Hi everybody, this is Callie Hammond, and I wanted to tell you what my true passion is. So, first of all, I'd like you to put a thumbs up if you are here now, or if you're replaying, please press replay. So, my true passion is to help people. It's to help women entrepreneurs and leaders to become the people they've always wanted to become. So where did I find out that I had this passion is a good question. A lot of people are like, how'd you figure that one out? Well, so first of all, I am a woman leader as well as, and I am an entrepreneur. So that's first of all, I'm within my niche. And the reason why I enjoy working with women is that I understand women. I understand women who are in leadership positions and entrepreneurs. I understand your struggles. One of the struggles that I've had before, and I'm sure that you've had it sometime during your career before also, is the imposter syndrome. Some people are curious what the imposter syndrome is. So I'll share with you what it is for me and how I experienced it. So if any of you watched my videos already, a little bit about my background, you know that I had a learning impairment. I couldn't read until 8th grade. And a lot of you know that I've lived I was homeless for a while with my mom, and we lived through some horrendous experiences. And because of it, I, as a leader, felt less than other people who were leaders. And I felt like somebody would find out about my homelessness and think I was terrible for some reason, right? That's ridiculous. Most people are like, what? Why would you think that? Yeah, I just did. And because I couldn't read until 8th grade and I had the learning disability, I still have the learning disability, by the way. I can read as well as I have a bachelor's, I have an associate's degree, bachelor's degree, master's degree, as well as I've taught in the universities and corporate and so on and so forth. So I have other skills that I've created and strategies to learning. However, with somebody with a disability, I always thought somebody would find out. I always thought that they'd say, oh, you have a disability, you shouldn't be here. Get out of line, you don't belong here, somebody else is more qualified than you. That's how I felt. And I know that many of you that are leaders have experienced that feeling too, where you felt like, I don't belong here, somebody should be more qualified than me. Well, sister, you are qualified. And that's what I had to come to in my life, is that I was well qualified. I went through that education. I went through my life. I didn't just get through the education, but I took those courses. I passed those courses. I passed those tests. I may have had to take the test more than once, but who cares? I took it. I passed it. I am the person I am. I have the qualifications. I have the experience that was required and is required. So do you. You got where you are because you are qualified. You got there because you didn't have to decide to hire you. It was somebody else that hired you. They saw your qualifications. And so that's my passion, is to help women, entrepreneurs, and leaders to actually become the leaders and entrepreneurs that they actually want to become and who they really are. There was one woman in particular, I've got a lot of stories, but one woman I'd like to share with you the story. And I was doing executive coaching with her, and she came to me and she was shy, little shy. And I said to her, because I wanted to kind of get her talking a little bit about herself and things like that. And so I asked her, preliminary questions about her background and how long she had worked where she was working and so on and so forth. And I said, well, got a question for you. If I could just wave a wand at you and make you into anything you ever wanted to become, what would it be? And she looked at me shy, very shy. She bright-faced, almost tears in her eyes, and looked at me. She goes, and very quiet in a mouse voice, she goes, I want to be a supervisor one day. I'm like, what? She goes, I want to be a supervisor one day, but I don't know if I can do it. I'm like, what? You don't think you can be a supervisor? Why not? And she told me. I said, well, wait a minute. I said, how long have you worked here? And she told me. And I said, and you're already a leader, right? She goes, yeah. And I said, well, then let's talk about why you can be a supervisor and why you should be a supervisor. And so after that one coaching session, she realized that part of her that she really wanted to become, that one, it was possible, and two, that it was reasonable, and three, that somebody else believed in her and knew that she could do it. So during our sessions and after our sessions, she actually had the opportunity to interview for the position of a supervisor. I was so excited for her. And I did some mock interviewing with her because I've done that in my past. I also help people find jobs and so on and so forth, and done mock interviews with them. We did mock interviews, prepping her for questions that she may have on the interview. Guess what? You're right. She got the job. She became a supervisor, earning much more than she ever did. And she came back to me and she said, I got that job because of you. It wasn't because of me. I just talked her through the process. That's all. So that's something that I do, is I help women, entrepreneurs, and leaders to get to that next level that they want to, or to do what they want to do. I'll tell you other stories, other videos too, about other women that I've helped with leadership, and men also. I don't mind helping men too. It's just that I know women really well because I am a woman. So please reach out to me. I'd love to help you. On top of that, I also don't just use life coaching and leadership coaching skills. I also use hypnosis and timeline therapy. And timeline therapy is huge. I'll talk about what timeline therapy is, and NLP too, neuro-linguistic programming. All of that is to help to be able to bring somebody where they actually need to be and want to be, without going through years of psychology and sociology and counseling. You don't have to go through all that, guys, to get to where you want to be. You don't need that much. So talk to me. I gladly listen, as well as I gladly help you in your journey to where you want to be and who you want to become. Thank you so much, and I hope you have an incredible night. Bye.